Hello lovelies, today I'm sharing 20 Amazon finds that scream designer in case you're on a budget but still want that luxe and elegant feel this summer. It can be really difficult to find the right pieces on Amazon. And let me know, I've been through a lot of doozies, but I usually share one or two pieces in every video that I reach for time and time again and that I think that you will absolutely love. So welcome back to Ziva Shop Style. If getting dressed brings you joy, you're in the right place. Let's start with shoes and accessories because these can make or break your outfit. I'll start with a piece that I have talked about a ton on this channel, which is the Hermes inspired belt that has a horsebit buckle here. This is a belt that I reach for time and time again. This one is 4 years old and it looks brand new. In fact, I love it so much that I got it in several colors, including a black. Not only does it look Hermes inspired, but even better, it is completely adjustable so that you don't have to worry about not finding your right fit, or sometimes when you just want to snatch your waist with a slip dress or something that doesn't have belt loops and you don't know where to tuck in that finicky little like belt flap that doesn't know where to go. You don't have to worry about that with this. You just cinch it and it's ready to go. You can adjust it and make it as tight or loose as you need it to be. The second item are these TKEES flip-flops that I have worn so much, even though my feet always hurt. This is the only flip-flop that I have found does not hurt my feet. And the reason that these are designer inspired is because flip-flops have been so trendy in summer 2026. I feel like they've really been marked up where you're seeing like $300 pair of flip-flops and they look very much like this. So if you want to look very quiet, luxury, 90s minimalism, these are a really great option. Also, if you do want to keep the Hermes inspired party going, then they also have about 2 or 3 different pairs of sandals that look very similar to the ones that everybody wears. So I don't have these sandals, so I can't speak to them, but they are out there and they're highly rated. Now, 180 from that are these Western boots by Dream Pairs that are the perfect gateway Western boot if you don't want to spend a lot of money, but you want to dabble in the Western trend aesthetic. These boots are just a classic. There's so many different ways to wear them and kind of add a surprising element to any outfit and look very chic. I have a whole video on how to style Western boots, so make sure to check it out after this. These are a phenomenal price and they have them in every different color. I have them in a brown, in a white, and also in a red, and they are super comfortable. They have just the right amount of heel. And I also love that they have a slightly sloping collar that really helps elongate your legs. These boots are by Dream Pairs, and they also make a lot of really fun, trendy shoes. If you're looking for the high heel flip-flop that is so in right now, they also have a pair that looks also very designer. They look a lot like the Reformation pair here that is probably 4 times as much. And they have them at an unbeatable price of under $50. And I'm sure it's on sale this week for Amazon Prime Day week. Now you're really gonna love this pair. This one has been very popular on my Instagram. It's the Gucci inspired Horsebit sandal. Wow. They did a beautiful job with this, and I got it in a navy just because I thought, why not? Like, I have so many black pairs of shoes, I have a lot of brown, but I thought, let's just go navy. I don't have a lot of pairs of navy shoes, and they look so beautiful. They have a really comfortable heel with traction, padding. They're super comfortable, and they look very, very similar. Horsebit is where it's at. We're seeing a lot of Horsebit in purses and belts, also shoes. Before I show you the next pair of shoes that you're gonna freak out about, I just wanna quickly mention that Amazon does have a really great pack of elastic belts that you can wear to kind of help tuck in your shirts. I swear by these. I probably wear them like once a week. They have them in all sorts of different colors, and I think it's like 4 belts for $10. Now, the other pair of shoes that people are loving on Instagram are these YSL inspired heels that have that gemstone right in the front. I think if I could do it all over again, I would have gotten the burgundy ones. They have a very rich feeling about them. The regular YSL shoes are $6,600, while these are $49. And they look extremely similar. It's a wonderful way to play along this cultural relevance in the high-end fashion world and obviously not spend, 2 mortgage payments on your shoes. But they're also, even if you are willing to do it, right? Even if you are willing to spend that kind of money, they are sold out in most sizes. So these are a really great way to incorporate some YSL love in your wardrobe. Moving on, this next trench coat is Sezane inspired. I actually have the Sezane coat of this. And then this Amazon one was sent to me, and I wear the Amazon one so much more because it's a little bit longer. And I don't know, there's just something about it that's more comfortable. The Sezane one is beautiful, but it's really structured. And sometimes I just want it to be a little bit softer and move with me better. Soft dressing is everywhere this season. So I can't recommend this one enough. You can also cuff it and have the pretty plaid kind of pop through. The next item is this gorgeous striped cardigan by Deco. I've worked with Deco for a couple of years now, and I'm so happy that they're sponsoring today's video because they have incredible specials for Amazon Prime Week that are really gonna help save you money. And the reason I keep going back to them is because they're pieces that I actually wear, and they're a brand within Amazon that I have come to trust when it comes to picking out better for budget items, and that's really hard to do. I have like a few brands that I do that with, and Deco is one of them. So this black and white gorgeous textured sweater is really nice and light, and I just want to show you the knit up close. You can see the quality. It's really well made. The buttons are sewn on perfectly. That's always the first thing I look for, especially when I'm buying something that's a little better for budget, is I look at the buttons to see if they have skimped on quality, and they have not. And this is the perfect example of them doing a great job of having them really nicely sewn on. There's no loose threads anywhere. Look at this beautiful weave. And I'm styling it here with these little black shorts that remind me a lot of what we've been seeing lately, which is the lace trim. But these are not lace, they're crochet. And for me, psychologically, that makes a big difference. The lace trim boxer shorts just, to me, scream underwear. To me, the crochet makes it feel like they're outerwear, and there's just something about it that feels more boho chic versus lingerie. These are the perfect length. I am not a huge shorts fan, and they're super comfortable. They're not too short. I also have a drawstring so that you can adjust your waist as much as you would like. Now this next dress is one that you should get really excited about. They have it in a few different colors, just like most of the pieces that I'm showing you here, but I got it in black because it's my favorite color. It's very Bottega Veneta inspired, snatched waist with the little metallic detail on the side that's kind of ruching the dress. It looks so beautiful, really, really comfortable. It doesn't wrinkle easily at all. I did really quick steaming on this dress and it was ready to go. Cannot recommend it enough, and I think it looks really beautiful with the YSL inspired shoes as well. Next we have these balloon pants that scream Farm Rio. The really fun elastic waistband, super comfortable, and balloon pants are so trendy right now, and I have made fun of them, and like there's some that just look like MC Hammer to me, and as somebody who grew up in the 80s, it's triggering, but these look cute enough that I can picture wearing them to the pool, and just on those days where I want something a little bit more loose fitting, I don't want to wear jeans, and I don't want to wear any other type of like tighter trousers, perfect for that. Another Farm Rio inspired dress is this lovely blue and white dress that's a maxi dress, really nice and flowy, beautiful quality, so flattering, again, wrinkle resistant, and you can leave it loose or you can belt it with the belt that I showed you earlier, where it's really easy just to find that perfect fit and add a little bit more structure to your shape. I love it for that. And then we also have a really fun jumpsuit. I'm a huge fan of jumpsuits because it's a one and done piece that you don't really have to think about, really comfortable, and depending on how you accessorize it, it can look really dressy. This is a really fun color. They have them in other neutrals as well. And for reference, I'm 5'4", and this is a really great length for average height people. Also, I'll put all of the sizing down below so that you can get your perfect size. This next dress is a summer dream, especially if you're into the country western concert circuit, which I am not, but it's like literally a trending hashtag everywhere. It's a really cute chambray type of dress. They have them in a few different washes. I got a lighter wash just because in the summer I just like to lighten up my denim washes a little bit. 2 front pockets, super cute adjustable straps so you can get your perfect length if you're a little taller or a little shorter. I've heard it here, the dream pairs boots in white, just because I think it's just chef's kiss for summer. It's a beautiful dress and so worth the money. And the last piece for Deco is this striped knit half sleeve shirt that is perfect if you don't love your arms and just kind of want to cover half of them. Really comfortable for that. It's got a great length for those days where you don't want to tuck anything, you just want to let it go. You can also easily tuck it like on the side, right in the front for a French tuck. Really breathable, easy to wear fabric, and also comes in a few different colorways. I just chose the red and black because I thought it was so striking and has a nautical vibe that looks very coastal. This next piece is a blazer that has a little bit of a cinch waist action in the back where you can adjust it and make it tighter. And I have found the same blazer 3 or 4 times as much with the brand Aligne. It's a French brand that makes beautiful clothing, and I have actually tried that piece on at Anthropologie. Very similar to the piece that I'm showing you here. Really lightweight material that you can use all year round. And also if you're like working in an office and sometimes it gets a little bit chilly, you just want something to pop over. It looks really elegant. Or even if you just want to wear it as a shirt. Another piece that's designer inspired is this Peblum shirt that is so cute for summer, especially if you want to play around with shapes a little bit, or maybe have a flare like jeans like I have here and play around with the volume, cinching the waist, having a little flare out around your hip bones. And this is drawing on inspiration from Kate that has so many gorgeous black Peblum tops for, I don't know, $1,500. So this kind of gives you the same silhouette for a fraction of the price. And I have worn this shirt so much since I got it 2 weeks ago. Like, this is, you know me, I just love black, and this is just a shirt that I just keep pulling back out, and it's great. And with this shirt, I'm styling it with a JW Pay, my green bag over there that is faux croc embossed. JW Pay has beautiful bags. And JW Pay is a brand that I look for when I want the look for less, but I also want it to last and not kind of like fall apart. They have gorgeous bags. And I first discovered them in 2019 when I did a collaboration with them. I haven't done a collaboration with them in a couple years, but they're just a brand that is always on my radar and that I will even buy on my own because it's really high quality and a fantastic price. I also want to show you a home find that I was kind of like hitting myself on the head because I just got an outdoor rug that was so much more expensive than this same exact one that looks the same on Amazon. It's beautiful. It's got a diamond shape that looks amazing. And I also want to share a few other things that make my life so much easier that are really unsexy, but that just like get stuff done. The first is my steamer. It's amazing for quick wrinkles out. It has like a hanger where you can just put your garment on and it heats up really quickly. And it's a tool that I rely on time and time again. Then I have 2 different hangers that I literally don't have the space in my closet to accommodate the amount of PR that I get. And sometimes like I'm just having to be super creative. Like I can't give away my clothes fast enough sometimes or harvest them. And there's a pants rack that like doubles them up. I think it hangs up maybe like 6 different pairs of pants. These have been instrumental. Also these denim hangers where you can just like hang them by the loop and just like stack them like that. Also amazing. Then my necklace holder, because sometimes like if I just put them like in a jewelry box and I look at my necklaces, I can't see what I have and then I end up not wearing anything. So these have been really key. And then in terms of makeup, I want to share 2 finds by Summer Fridays. The first is this blush that's just giving me a really peachy, dewy look. It's super foolproof and really easy to put on. And then the lip gloss, it's super hydrating, also in a very peachy color that I'm just putting on over my Maybelline lip crayon that I use very, very often, but it gives that nice moisturizing sheen and it doesn't go away like a lot of these lip glosses do sometimes. And they're also having an amazing sale right now. A couple other products that I use by them are the exfoliating peels that are daily. You just pull it out. They were formulated in Korea, which is all I needed to know because Koreans are like, you know, centuries ahead of us when it comes to skincare. And then also the jet lag mask. Like when my face is just feeling so dry from either traveling or just having one of those weeks, this infuses my skin back with hydration and I'm good to go. I featured these elastic belts on my how to style a slip skirt video, so make sure to check it out if you want fresh ideas on how to wear your slip skirts in summer 2026. I'll see you there, and if you learned something today, make sure to hit the subscribe button.